Hi everyone, in this occasion I wanna share with you the source code of my to-do list made with ReactJS and Typescript. So we will have an input text and a single button, and I type some text, maybe play the piano, then I hit the button. As you can see here, you can add as many tasks as you want, and also you will have a delete button in the right side, in the right position, and just hit it in order to delete the task. So that's it. Now it's time to code. So let's go to the Visual Studio Code. Well, before typing our code, we need to create our React app. So let's type npx create React app and // TypeScript in order to create our project. So now just wait until it's done. After that, if everything works correctly, you can write or you can type npm start in order to watch your project. So the boilerplate is working correctly, so we can start to type our to-do list. Well, first of all, I need to a to-do model, so I create a to-do.model ts file right here. TS file. There, I need to create an interface, and also I need some fields such as ID and text. So export interface to do and ID and text both will be a string. Okay, string. That's okay. String. Well, that's it for this file. Return to go back to app.tsx, and here I wanna import our to-do.model file. So import to-do from dash model to the model. Okay, yes. Now I want to start with some code, especially use state hook. So React comma use state. Okay, and that hook will handle our to-do list. Then I create a cons. It will be to-dos, set to-dos, and use a state. Okay. Okay. Well, we're using TypeScript. I need to define our array will be an array of to-dos, right? So to-do does like this. Okay. Now we need to very important functions for our project. A function to add to do, and also to delete our to do. So we create two functions inside app. It will be called to do add handler, and also what about to do delete handler. Okay. The first one, this function will receive and a string as a parameter. It would be our text as a string, and it will add a new text to our to-dos list. Okay, and set to-dos, and I say prep to-dos in order to add, to concatenate with a previous to-dos state. It will be prep to-dos, and also, well, it's an array and an object. Okay, and now we need an ID and also a text. Our text will be the text from the parameter, and already it doesn't matter now. I'm gonna say match.random dot to string. Okay, there's a typo here. Okay, the next one, to do delete handler, will receive an ID, which is also a string. Okay, a string, but the purpose of this function is to filter our the to do that you are deleting. So set to dos, and we also need a prep to dos, and I will return prep to dos dot filter to do dot id not equal to do id from our parameter, like this. And also it will be smaller, like this. Okay, done. I think it's okay enough for this file. Now I need to create some components in order to handle our input and also our list. Okay, so I'll create a folder here, new folder. I will call it components. Okay, and I create some files, a new to do. I call it new to do tsx, and also a to-do list. Okay, to-do list dot tsx. Let's start with new to do tsx. Okay, right here I need some hooks. Import React comma, and also I need a use ref to practice use state from React. Okay, I need also a type, a new to do, in order to handle our props. So type new to do props. It's the type for our props, and expect on adds to do. Okay, it will receive a text, a to do text, which is a string. It's a void. Okay, so I we need a const which is new to do. Const new. What about new to do? Module export default new to do. This function will receive our props. So right here props, and also I need to define the type. It's a React dot function component new to do props. Yeah. I need to return a form. So return. First of all, when I define our hooks, so I need first of all a hook to handle our text. Const text set text, and I say user state an empty string, and also const text input input ref, which is use ref. The time of this, the type of this is HTML input element. HTML input element, and I say null. Of course, it's wrong here. It's not the parenthesis here. What's wrong? Okay, like this. Okay. That's it. Now I need a method in order to handle the submit event. So const to do submit handler and also I need on change handler. So const on change handler like this. Okay, let's go back to submit handler. We'll receive an event as a parameter. Event. The type is a React dot form event. Yeah, that's it. Event dot ribbon default. What can I do here? I'll receive our text from text input ref dot current dot value. So props dot on Todo, okay, and then say text. Well, it's a ground typo. I record it, and the name will be I don't know. Enter text. And now our set text will be I'll set it as an empty div as a default. Or Visual Studio says that the object is possible null, so I'm sure that it will return a value. So I'll type. I'm sure that it will return a value key. Now on change handler, it will also receive an event, but in this case it's a React dot change event, which is a HTML input element. Okay, and I say set text event dot current targets, is that's it, and value. Well, and now it's time to return our HTML from our component. Okay, return, and I say I will return a form. Yes, a form. Which has an onSubmit event. I don't know, it's Todo submit handler, and also I need a div class name. It will be form control, then a label to do text, an input also, which is text, and ID will be to do text, and ref will be text input ref, text input ref, on change where you on change will be on change handler, much better, event, and call it as event. Okay, event, let's move to the left, and also, and I say value will be text. Also, don't forget to add a button in the here, button, and we will call add to do, the type it's submit, and that's it for this component, and there is nothing else to do. So let's go to to-do list. Okay, in to-do list component, and it's very easy, just need to just import React from React, and we also need an interface. In this case, with I call it to-do list props, in order to handle our props to our component interface. So to-do list props. Okay, it will receive an items, and also an event on deletes to do. Item will be as ID string, text string, no, an array of that. Okay, on delete to do, it's a function will receive a string as ID, and it will be void. And the same, export default to do list. I need to define our to do list component. To do list like this, and the same, it will receive our props. Need to define React dot function component and to do list props. Okay. No logic, just return our HTML. So return, and I say it will be UL. It's a list of items. So I will iterate its item props dot items dot map, and I say each item is a to do, and I say li our key will be, you know, todo key, todo.key .id. I need to show the text, right? So spam, and we'll say todo.text, and also don't forget our delete button. So button on click, on click, and say props dot on delete to do, and I need to bind no scope, but and I share with you our todo.id. As a label, it will say delete. Okay. Well, that's it, nothing else. Let's go back to app.tsx and then import these components. So import to do list, and you know, thanks. Now new to do, thanks with studio code. So we need to change this, maybe delete everything, and I construct our to do frontend. Class name, why not? Class name attribute app, and I say new to do, and you know that it receive on add to do, which is to do handler. Well, what's wrong? To that handler, and also our to-do list component will receive items. The items are the to-dos, and also it receive an event and a method as a props. So on delete to do, yeah, and I'll send to do delete handler. So let's go back to our project here, and you will find this. I wanna add anything, and it's working. Yeah. What about delete? Yeah, it's working. Now it's add some style CSS, some styles, and I create, and I share with you. New to do dot CSS, and also a style for our to-do list. So new to-do list dot CSS. Now just need to do just import here. So import new to do. What about new to do? New to, man, why can you help me, man? So new to do dot CSS. I need to remove this. I don't need it anymore. So the same way in here, but in this case it's to do, well, it's to do list. Okay. To do list, and you to do CSS. Okay. Let's go back, and it's okay. It looks much better. I wanna say, no, PHP add post a new video, YouTube video add. Well, this one is it's okay. Delete new. Okay. First of all, before finish, I need to say that it's not necessary to use this hook. Use ref in this project. Just I'm trying this hook in order to know what it was, how it was, and its behavior. So you can handle everything just with use state hook. So use state, you can use it here. You can remove it here, save it, and it will work on the same way. Okay, let me try. Yeah, it's working again. It's not necessary to work. Yeah, I was trying that hook. And also I have to say that this project is in my GitHub repository, which is name is TS to do list. You can download it if you want it. Okay. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.